Ooh-wee. Good day. Good day. A lot to talk about today. Mm-hmm. Whole lot. Got a whole lot to talk about. Glad to see everybody walking in live. And I'm going to talk about some things today, too. A whole lot of stuff. You know what I be trying to understand is they, that's a train. Y'all heard of that before, right? They used to have one of them in the projects. Used to wake me up in the morning to go to school before I got kicked out of school. A train. But anyway, here's what I want to talk to y'all about. First of all, I thank y'all, everybody that listens. Appreciate you, man. I needed somebody to talk to for real. I guess y'all heard about me and my wife broke up. And I vowed that I was going to get up here and I want people to know what type of man I am. Now, I've been married for about 5 years, but it's over. And this is why. You know, my wife, she's a show off, man. And we go to her daughter's house, and we over. Let me tell you what type of daughter I got. Stepdaughter. She's a black woman, good woman. She raised 3 boys by herself. Only one of them was hers. She took her cousin, said, I can't raise this child. She said, give him her. Gave him her last name, adopted him, and raised him. Then she took her brother's son and raised him. And she worked at Northern Hospital in the surgery department. She ain't never been locked up, none of that stuff. Been all through school, college, all that. Now, that's my wife's daughter. So as far as I'm concerned, a woman that done it, that raised other people's kids in her house, she's a good woman. And she's always trying to help all her friends and stuff. Babysit for them, give them stuff when they run out of money or food. So my wife comes over and she left her kids when they was 15. She went out there in the streets, chose the streets over, you know, what they do nowadays. Your streets is more important than your kids. And so the grandmamas raised the kids, and then my wife re-entered their life. So the kids, they want closure. They want to hear my wife say something like, hey, look, I'm sorry. What I did was wrong. You know, I took to the streets. I did this, I did that. Please let me enter your life and show you that I'm different. But she didn't do all that. She started shit. Start cussing her daughter. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. I wish you was dead. All that shit. So I'm mad about it. So I take her out, chill out, take her somewhere. And she said, well, I want to get something out of the house. Come back over and started some trouble. The daughter said, Mama, I hate to say this, but I want you out of my house to stay out. Well, she left the house, but she tried to go back in her, and I stopped her. I said, you ain't going back in her. She said, get out of my way. I said, no. She took her finger and scratched me all up in her. Because I'm trying to keep the peace, man. So I said, you know what? It's over. I done had enough. I'm not going to fight you back. I ain't going through all that. You scratch my face for me trying to tell you the truth and keep the peace. So we broke up. So all my wife's friends are saying, you don't know your wife like we know her. We growed up with her. You can't walk away from her. She ain't going to let you go. I said, no, you know what? You don't know me. I don't care what you know about her. You don't know me. She does. She knows if you put me there. Well, let me tell you what type of man I am. Even though we broke up, I gave her money. I took her to her new place, took all her property and stuff over, set it up real nice for her. And still talk to her, but we can never be together again. I'm not gonna tolerate this, man. I'm not gonna live the rest of my life. And I'm telling y'all something. Learn from me. I don't have no fear of consequences. All right? And this is why. I'm not gonna let a woman bully me. First of all, can't nobody tell me you can't leave me, you can't do this, you can't do that. Yeah, I can. And whatever trouble you want to cause, I'm ready for it. Let's do it. Because if I don't, then I'm gonna have to tolerate 10 to 20 more years of her crap. And may eventually break up 20 years from now. I'd rather go and get it over with right now. And I'm single and I'm available. But even though I break up with a woman, I'm not gonna trash her, man. I'm not gonna treat her like she's a dog, a slut, or whatever. I'm gonna treat her nice. Now, if you got a comment, donate, and I answer your question. And I wish you had a lot of comments because I feel like talking today, man. I want you to ask me some stuff. Donate, and I answer. But that's just the way I am. I don't get bullied by nobody, especially a woman. And who's this?
This is T Mac Man. You talked about the first time with a man in prison. Talk about your last time. When did it happen and how old were you? Tell him thank you.
I thank you for your donation, and I got that information in my book. So read my book.
Book will be out between the spring and summer of next year.
Yeah, it will. It's gonna be powerful. It got stuff in there that you ain't even gonna. Whew. But read my book, please. If you have another question other than that, now what did he say actually?
He said you talked about the first time with a man in prison. Talk about your last time. When did it happen and how old were you?
I don't know how old I was. I'm gonna just tell you this like this. It's impossible for me to be gay, first of all. And I'm gonna tell you why. I fight too much. I ain't got time in prison. I'm trying to survive. I'm fighting the guards. I'm fighting the inmates. I'm fighting gangs. I'm fighting all the racist people. You think I got time to sit there and try to be a girl? Hell no. Nigga, I'm gonna drop down, do my push-ups, my jumping jacks, my sit-ups, and all my calisthenics, and I'm going to war. That's what I did. It killed all that gay shit.
There's another one, Levi.
Thank you.
Why you say your wife is good, but in the Bible it says, out of thousands of men, there's one who is virtue. what's that, virtuous, but I looked for one woman and could not find her.
Well, you talking about a man that was crazy. I read that verse you talking about is in the book of Proverbs, book of Proverbs. It's written by King Solomon, the wisest man in the world. How can he be the wisest man? He had 300 wives. He asked God for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. God gave it to him, and he didn't know what to do with it. All his ladies was worshiping gods other than the true God. And he went down a shame, bro. So the virtuous part, he was talking about who can find a virtuous woman that her price is above is rubies. I done read that old verse. Yeah, good luck in finding one. Shoot, talking about you know what a virtuous woman is? Find one. Tell me about it. I like to see her myself. Ain't no such thing. People got sins like everybody else. I don't care if you're a woman or a man, old or young, you got a sin in you, buddy. Now, all y'all out there asking questions, I can ask y'all some, but I ain't.
Lisa Jones donated.
Lisa Jones, thank you, sweetie. Thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. I'm just keeping it real, man. You know, y'all come to me like I'm the only one in America that got a sin. Hell, everybody sin. Different from mine, but in God's eyes, sin is a sin. A lie is just as worse as a murder. Read it in the Bible, and them exact words I quoted. A lie is just as worse as a murder in God's eyes. So you may not have done none of the things I've done, but what have you done? Ooh.
Levi said, why not ask us a question, Fleece?
Yeah, Levi, I'd like to ask you a question. Here's the question. Are you without sin? Anybody got a stone to throw at me? Let the person without sin throw the first one. How about that? And who else is this that donated?
It was Levi.
Oh, Levi. Thank you, Levi. And I'm just out here trying to survive like anybody else. You know, I just been through enough to tell y'all what I've been through. So hopefully you won't go through it. That's the whole purpose behind it. It's not to get up here and glorify nothing. I'm getting up here to tell you what happened to me, and it changed my life. That's what this is all about. And who's this donation?
It's Be Real.
Be real.
He said, I'm confused.
How?
Fleece said you don't have time to be gay because you fought too much. But in the interview, you said you was dressing as a woman and being Linda Dynamite for 10 years.
What was his name? Be real.
Yeah.
Listen, Be real. It's impossible for me to be gay. It just is. I can try anything. I tried a lot of stuff in life and said, you know what? This ain't for me. And that was one of them. Being gay, it's not for me.
I think he meaning you dressed as Linda Dynamite for 10 years.
No, I know about.
So,
hey, you know what, Levi? Be real. You gonna make me say something mean to you? Cause you are loud. I didn't say I dressed as nothing for 10 years. I told you what I went through for 10 years.
Well, you said you was Linda Dynamite for 10 or 11 years. Not dressed as it, but you was Linda Dynamite. You said you wore tight pants, you didn't wear dresses. But
I did what I wanted to do.
But he said, how was you able to do that?
Look at me, Levi. I'm an ugly ass nigga. Would you like to date me? That's the most embarrassing thing in the world for a man to look in the mirror and try to pretend he's something that he ain't. What changed me, Levi, is not only my fighting, but God. I read the Bible. I believe the Bible. I identify with the Bible. That's where I'm at.
Got another from Greg B.
Greg B.
He said, when the military guy had you in a chokehold and you fought it, did anybody say he open?
Hey, you know what, man? If we were sitting right here talking, I probably threw his whole big cup of ice in your face, right? Because you just making up stuff now. Ain't nobody gonna choke me and do. Oh,
No,
that
the
time when
military.
I had that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you. And he said, what now?
He's he said
That was a
when
long time ago.
he said a military guy had you in that chokehold and you fought it. Did anybody say he's open?
Nigga, they should have. Shit, that nigga. Hey, I ain't never been choked like that in my life, bro. I mean, they told me don't fight him, but I went up. I said, no, I got to get him. Hit him and try to duck and go up on him. He got me in a good chokehold. But you know why I bit the shit out of him? I bit his ass, bro. That's why I ain't got no teeth now. I bit him.
It says Brian Cranford.
Brand Craftwood.
When can we see you on Breakfast Club? I can answer that when they call.
Breakfast Club.
Yes, in New York.
What is it? What is
It's
it?
TV. I mean, it's a radio station.
What they do?
It's a radio station. They do stuff on YouTube too.
Oh, Breakfast Club. I never heard of them. But I like to have some
All right, we
breakfast.
got Elon Musk 69 forever.
Elon Musk 69 forever.
Do you think you was born in the wrong era? You would have made a good Spartan back in the day, talking about how you fight to the death, respect.
Yeah, I was born in a good era because look at this like this. When I went to Eddyville prison, like I told him earlier, it was racist. All the blacks down there were scared to death. White boys were running the prison. Everybody's talking all this racist stuff. Wasn't nobody doing nothing. I said, nope. I fought. I fought the shit out of them. And when I got done, so what? It took me 40 years. But when I got done, when I finished my work, God put me out here in the free world. If you check all the people, here's what y'all need to check out. All the people that do serious work like what I did, what happens to them when they finish their work? They go.
Got another
Ain't
one.
nothing else to do. I changed that prison. I did. Nobody but me.
I don't know how to pronounce this. It's HKOPSD.
HKOPSD.
HIOPZ.
HIOPZ.
He just donated.
Hey, thank you.
We got one from the Bed Banker 46.
The Bed Banker 46.
Did you ever get the woman with the big fingers back from the stories with the screws?
Hell no. Marsha. I hated her, man. She talked real like a man too. She's taller than me. Big white woman. Stout. Mr. Johnson. I like, what? You're gonna have to bend over. I said, I ain't bending over. Ah, yes, you is. Cause we think you got something stuck up in you. But when she got done with me, I ain't even gonna talk about that like that, boy. I didn't never get a chance to get her, man. That's another one I ain't get. She's a nurse, and it's hard to get them. It is. I wish I could have threw some shit in her face for real.
We got one from Stephen Gambill.
Stephen Gamby.
Fleece, I've been a day one fan since the beginning. Thank you for telling your stories while I'm in my big rig. Come to North Carolina and I'll hook you up with some black queens. Sincerely, Big Daddy Steve.
All right, Big Daddy Steve. There's only one thing. The black queens, are they gay? I mean, that's what we know a black queen to be, gay queen. But you talking about real ladies, bruh, hook me up, my nigga. My nigga, hook me. Nigga, let me get some of that North Carolina banana pudding. Ooh-wee.
All right.
That's what I call it, banana pudding.
HKOPSD.
HKOPHD.
HIOPZ donated again.
Okay, thank you for your donation. Got a question?
He didn't attach it to that, so
who's this next one?
maybe he'll come. Maybe he'll come back.
Sean Justice. What's it?
Sean Jones Jr.
Sean Jones Jr. He's a junior.
He said, "Hey, much love from Washington, D.C. Are you coming out with more merchandise?
Yeah, I am.
I need some shirts with your quotes. I'm a big fan."
Yeah, man. And my shot goes out to Washington. I met a good friend in my prison from Washington named Face. Big young guy, boy. He put in work down too, boy. Yeah. Face was a GD. And these Crips was hollering, fuck the GDs, all that stuff. Me and Face up there in the bleachers talking, man. Face said, hold up, man. Let me go handle him. Went down there and mopped him. But yeah, shouts out to Washington. Yeah.
Got another from Greg B.
Greg B.
Said, what's your favorite restaurant in Louisville?
White Castle. It is, man. I ain't never been nowhere, bro. I've been locked up all my life. I don't know where to go,
Got one from Travis Clark.
Travis Clark, thank you.
Said, are you still in the heat? If so, how close are you to breaking week?
That's a good one. I am in the heat, man. I am. But the breaking week part, I don't break. That's the part about me. You can bend me, but you can't break me. So I can bear it, man. I can bear it. One thing I ain't gonna get into though is I ain't gonna make the mistake that a lot of celebrities make. Go out there on this little sex thing, then years later they all on the news. He touched me, he's this, he's that. Nah, I ain't with all that. All I want is a good woman, man. Just one good woman. She don't have to be all that. Just a respectful woman. Just a respectful woman that wants a good man, man. That's all I want, bro.
Got another from HKOPSD.
HKOPSD.
HIOPZ.
HIOPZ.
He wants to know a phone number to reach you to tell a private prison story. So he can get your cell. Just go to the homepage and get the email address, and we can start off communicating through that.
Yeah, we communicate through that. That's way. But
he sent another one. HKOPSD HIOPZ.
Okay, what he say?
He didn't. He just donated.
Yeah, we can get in touch and we can talk, man. Even over the phone, in person. I'm all for everything. I ain't got no fear of shit.
Levi sent one.
Thank you, Levi.
He said, "I answer your question, Fleece, if I'm without sin. 1 John 3:9. No one is born of God will continue to sin. So I pose the question to you now, Mr. Johnson. Are you without sin?"
No, I'm not. But I can tell you my favorite verse is 1 John 4:18. Read that, buddy. There's no fear in love. Perfect love casts out fear. And who's next?
All right, we got one from Yamir Yager.
Yamir Yager. Thank you.
Why did you say it about Luther Vandross if you ain't gay?
Look, man, dummy. I hate to call you that. Everybody know Luther was gay. Everybody know Gregory Hands and Luther. Look at the video of Luther and Gregory Hands. They sat there doing a duet, looking at each other. They love each other. It's all in Hollywood. It all came out. Luther's gay, bro. That was my nigga, though. But just because he's gay, whatever. I loved him, though, to the death. Yeah. And I wish I could have got up in him, though, before he died, though. For real. I would have, boy, I would have loved Luther for that, boy. Whew.
We got another from Random Boy.
Random Boy.
Have you ever messed with another man's boy?
Yeah. So how? Took him. But I didn't have sex with him. It was a boy that they called Baby Girl. And his man was getting out, big old weightlifter. He said, "Hey, police, look out for my boy, man." I said, "Man, I'm not, what do you mean, look out for him?" Man, don't let nobody. Hey, bro, you going to the streets, take him with you. Hey, man. So I looked out for him, and this is how a dude brought him, paid me the cigarettes, and then the boy came back to me and said he didn't want to be with the dude. I told him to put some ketchup in his underwear and put some peanut butter up in his crack, cause the dude like to eat his butt a lot, and put some magic shave in on. So when he come to eat you and see the hot sauce in your little panties, he gonna think you bleeding, and then he see that peanut butter and magic shave, that stink come out of magic shave. The dude came to me, he said, "Fleece, I'm gonna pay you again to try to take him and tell him I don't want him no more." So I saved that boy, but I didn't mess with him or nothing. I just took him. They come to me for protection, and a lot. I knew things without people getting hurt and all that. I said, that's all you do. Ladies can do it out here on the streets. Every time a man wants, if she wants to get away from him, but don't have the nerve to tell him, take some hot sauce, put on some white panties, and put some hot sauce all down and make it look like you said, baby, I'm bleeding. Hey, he gonna think you got something, and he ain't gonna want you. So I knew all the psychological shit, man.
Got another from HKOPSD.
HKOPHD.
HIOPZ.
HIOPZ.
He said, okay, you said I reach you on your email. This is Joe. All right, Joe, just email me.
Yeah, email me. I'll get with you, bro. You know, girl, boy, whoever you are, I'll get with you. And, we can, talk. So, okay.
Got John Griggs.
John Griggs.
Fleece, will you tell everyone about Mona and Latoya? Good to see you. Love these streams. Bring back many memories and laughs.
Latoya. That's Jewel.
Mona and Latoya.
Now, you talking about Jewel, the one that used to staple bootstring to his hair. And all of them girls seen all that shiny stuff in his head, and then the bumblebees bit him and all this stuff. He had glues. It's a ridiculous story. And he's still locked up, too.
Who's Mona?
I don't know Mona. I know Jewel.
You know Latoya?
Yeah, Jewel calls herself Latoya.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I ain't gonna get off into that.
What, Mona?
I don't know that Mona. I know Latoya. They think they Janet Jackson, social sissies, and I said, what's your name? They call me Holly Berry. I said, nigga, you look like Frankenstein, nigga. How you gonna be Holly Berry, nigga? Big old head on you and shit. Who else?
Stephen Gamble.
Say,
yeah, Fleece, black beautiful women. I ain't no pimp, but I know where they at. What you trying to do? A true savage like you deserve a good woman. Nothing but respect from me and my boys.
Yeah, bro. And here's respect back to you. I appreciate you.
Got one from Harrison Mouse. Peace and love, Fleece. Appreciate your insight and wisdom.
Yeah, bro. Anytime, man. I can't be too wise because you know why? Like I said, I tell the truth and I ain't trying to glorify nothing. It takes an ignorant person to go down to prison with 10 years and end up doing 40. I just got caught up, bro. I had to fight. I'm not going to sit there and do the slave thing. I wouldn't even accept slavery back in the day. So I ain't going to accept this modern day slavery. Y'all want to fight? We fight to the death. White people, anybody.
Got another from HKOPSD. HKOPOSD.
What did he say?
HIOPZ. He said, my name is Joe. I'm a man. Love your prison stories. I want to call you tonight through your email. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, it's okay, Joe. I'll be looking forward.
Got one from Tia Austin.
Tia Austin.
Fleece, have you been ate out?
So hell. And it's hey. Ooh, God. I don't even want to talk about that.
It's one from Meet the Masters TV.
Meet the Master TV.
Said, are you going to start an OnlyFans with women?
No, I have an agent, and my agent, he sets up all my interviews and how we gonna do this, right? And whatever he decides, I'm all for it.
If he does the OnlyFans, he'll be doing the OnlyFans himself. I won't be setting up no cameras for that. That'd be him, something he does himself.
I don't want to do OnlyFans because you know what? I used to see it on YouTube, OnlyFans. I mean, how can you hear them? You gonna, you only way will if you subscribe, then you subscribe and you don't hear shit. They ain't talking about nothing. They just trying to make it look like it. So I don't do OnlyFans. I do everybody, my fans. Anybody that want to hear me, you my fan, bro.
We got an Alton Johnson.
Alton Johnson.
Tell more oil stories. Man, you funny. Glad you home, Fleece. You real one. You need a cartoon movie. It would be crazy.
Shit, they already made one out of me without my consent. You hear me? But yeah, that's something I would like to do. My own cartoon. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All that's in the works. We talking about all that right now.
Okay.
Got C. Thompson.
C. Thompson, thank you.
My uncle told me your prison workout was twerking.
You know what? You tell your uncle. I got something that twerks better than that. He's bisexual, men and women. That's what they for, both. How about that, twerk it, nigga? They trying to pull my rough my fellows a little here.
Is that what they doing?
I don't know, but come on with it. Ask me something else. Ask me some hard questions. They get me aggravated sometimes. Man.
They just messing with you.
They messing with me.
Yeah.
No, they ain't. Talking about twerking. Nigga. Who's this?
We got Mike from Red Bar.
Mike from Red Bar.
Ethan Klein heard you were a booty master and he wants to send a pic of his cheeks. They're pale white and have little cottage cheese though. Is that okay?
No, it's not, because by sending you a picture of what I'm packing, hey, you'll never show your butt. You'll be scared to death. I'm packing a log, nigga. Talking about showing me some booty. You ain't gonna give it up? Shoot. Who's that?
One of them names. It says, hold on. Hermit 33.
All right, what's the question? Hermetic
had to donate
for
you answering all the questions, no matter how ridiculous they are.
That's good. I appreciate you. And thank you.
This is HKOPSD again. HLOPZ. This is Joe. So Fleece, it's on tonight. You telling me private prison stories. Joe.
Yeah, Joe. You got that. Thank you for your donation. I'm ready for somebody to ask me some real ridiculous questions now, because y'all got me hyped up right now. So you might as well lay it on me thick. You know, do you know how to lay it on somebody thick? I guess not. But I ask all of y'all, I got a question for all you fans out there, especially the ladies. Do you want me? Any of you out there, do you think I'm good enough to be your man? Huh? I'm single. I broke up. I need some love and affection. Affection. Me. Think about it. A man that can cook, clean, got money, a little bit, loyal, truthful, a monster in the bed. All I need is a good woman, man. Yeah. Y'all know any? Ain't nobody got no rap. Oh, who's this?
Says Trim Ram.
Trim Ram.
Said Fleece, what's the biggest stick you ever took?
You know what? Ooh, boy. Read my book.
Got one from HK.
HK.
Hold on. HKOPSD.
OPSD.
HIOPZ.
HIOPZ.
This is Joe. What's your feed private prison stories? That's what the email's for. Email us and we'll negotiate that.
Okay, I agree. So ain't nobody gonna answer my question. Ain't no ladies out there? Ain't no ladies gonna ask me a question? Are you afraid? Don't be afraid, baby. Look at me. Look. Talk to daddy. Tell daddy. So who is this?
I don't know if you know about this one. This is Levi.
Levi. Oh shit.
He said, Fleece, what you think about the president of Harvard not wanting to state publicly if they're against genocide, no matter who calls for it?
Well, I have no understanding of it, so I can't give an opinion because I don't know what's going on in that section. Sorry, I don't know.
Elon Musk.
But I can say this: genocide is bad. Now, Elon Musk said what?
Elon Musk, 69 forever.
69 forever. Thank you.
Says, how have you survived 9 years without butt? Someone in the chat hooked this man up. Damn.
I'm strong, man. I got too much strength in me to be anything other than what God wants me to be. You can't take me down no other road, man. God ain't gonna. There's too much in me, man.
Got another from HKOPSD.
HKOPSD.
HIOPZ.
HIOPZ.
Said, this is Joe Feast.
Thank you.
I can meet you if I come to Kentucky.
Yeah, you can. I'll be glad to meet with you. Bring you a little money too, huh? We go out, we have a good time. For real. I show you the life. But yeah, I would love that. I'd love to meet all of y'all. Everybody that donates and comes in and watch me live, I'm geared up to meet every one of you. Whenever. Yeah, you take me home. I'm single now. You can take me on home. And we can go out and party. And we can sit around and talk. Plus, I can cook. I cook all 3 meals at my house. Used to be a chef. So I'm a cooking sensation. So who is this?
HKPSD.
HKOPSD.
HIOPZ.
HIOPZ.
Said, this is Joe. How much should I bring?
Joe, you done been around before. You done went out. You done travel probably. You know how much. You know, my mama used to tell me, don't ever leave the house. Don't go nowhere without money. Ever. It used to be a motto. That's one of her mottos. Don't go nowhere without money. So, Joe, I ain't going to tell you nothing. But I can tell you this. You come to see me, we're going to have a good time. You believe that? So who's next?
It's Hambone.
Hambone.
My homie True Freeman wants to know if you ever took a booty and they got off on it.
First of all, I don't take booty. I don't have to take shit. You got people give you booty. And I don't know. You got people out there just think whatever they want to think about me, and that's good. That's your opinion. But that's it. Who's next?
Levi.
Levi.
Said, Fleece, you talked about meds, about it helping those men in prison. That's awesome. You could help them. But what do you think about being able to help the downwards spiral America is in?
America in the world is up on a prophecy coming from Jesus. The Bible said if Jesus is alive, none of that will come true. Jesus said what's going to happen. Read his gospel. It's happening all over the world. And it's going to happen. Ain't nobody going to change nothing. It's going to get worse and worse all the way to the end till he comes back. We just got to survive it. Ain't nobody going to be able to clean nothing up in this world. This world is going down. That's why people is grabbing Jesus right now, because they know it's going down. And they ain't going to go out like that. You know, grab him while you can. While you got a chance to grab Jesus, you better grab him. That's going to be your safety net. It's going down, bro.
Got one from Elon Musk, 69 forever.
Elon Musk, 69 forever.
Tell the people what they want to know. What was your go-to move in the bedroom?
What's that now?
Tell the people what they want to know. What was your go-to move in the bedroom?
Go-to move? Well, when I have sex, man, I have sex, the first thing I do is foreplay. I like talking. I like putting it in her and holding a conversation while I'm moving in and out real slow, just talking. That gets people off me. That gets them off quick because they can't fathom it.
Got Meet the Masters TV. Said, let's go to the strip club in Louisville.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, it does. So I can lick them. I lick them. I lick them, boy. I tell you, I suck them and I lick them and dick them. Suck, lick, and dick. It's me.
Got one from HKOPSD again, HIOPZ.
What did he say?
Joe,
Thank you.
He said, Fleece, I want to spend some time with you. If that's okay, I come to Kentucky.
Yeah, that's good. We set you up real good, man. People come here. Your hospitality is gonna be king. King hospitality, man. We're gonna make sure everything is safe with you. You have a beautiful stay, warm welcome, and you're gonna leave here feeling so good about coming. Believe me.
Got Kenneth Lamont X.
Kenneth Lamont X.
If T.I.'s son King go to prison, what you think happens?
Hey, I sent a thing to T.I. on what I thought about his son, right? And I told T.I., I said, I could be wrong, man. If I am, I apologize, my brother. I love T.I., bro. But his son, he's gay already. I already know he's gay. You know, all that old demonstration of aggression, unwanted aggression, is to hide what he is. You know, it's a shield. I did it before. Shit. Man, read my book. You're going to see some shit that happened to me when I was growing up. So I can identify with these kids, man. See, here's the problem. Them sleepovers, them parents, yeah, you can go stay at Cheryl's house. Are you, Mom, my friend James said, his mama said I could stay over for the weekend. Can I? Yeah, go ahead. Tell his mama to call me. You don't know what they doing. Huh? 10, 20 years later, he's gay. So keep on letting your sons and your daughters go to these little sleepovers. That's what there is 7 billion people in this world, and it's a fact that 1 billion are gay worldwide. 1 billion. That's a lot of gay people, man.
We got Mike from the Red Bar, from Red Bar.
Mike from Red Bar.
Ethan Klein can take a log, but he doesn't douche.
I don't know how to answer that. You didn't answer questions, so I ain't gonna answer. You just made a statement.
Got one from HKOPSD, HIOPZ.
HIOPZ.
Joe, Fleece, I want to spend some time with you. If that's okay, I could send it again.
Joe, I told you, yeah. And I see your donation has went from $10 to $5. So that means you kind of hurting a little, right? I'll pick up the tab, bro. If you want to come see me, I got you, my nigga.
Young Johnny D.
Young Johnny D.
Donated.
Thank you, Johnny D. What's he say?
He just donated.
Do you regret turning... what?
Hold on. Let me get to that.
Who's next?
The Fast 300. That Fast 300.
Fast 300.
Said, did you like All Color Booty Max Bench record?
No, I didn't. I'm particular. And I tell you in my book, read my book next year, man. In the summer, spring or summer, it'll be out. It's powerful, man. It's going to have some powerful stuff in there, man. And I'm busting a lot of people out, too. Sure is.
Got Young Johnny D again.
Young Johnny D.
Said, do you regret turning down women now that you're single?
Man, what you say? Man, when I wasn't single, I was pushing up on them, couldn't even find one. Oh, I got somebody. Keep looking. You'll find the right one. All that stuff. But when I got married, man, I was cracked on by everybody, but I stood lower, right? I don't mess around, man. If I'm with you, I'm with you. That's just me. That's my loyalty.
Got another from Kenneth Lamont X.
Kenneth Lamont X.
Fleece, I saw you when you had braids. How old were you?
When I had braids, you never see me with no braids, sucker.
You didn't have braids in the MSNBC special?
Hell no, I had a toboggan on my head.
No. It was another one they showed.
Now, let me tell you about the braids. This is what upsetting me. This is why I'm on the internet. When I get out of prison, I can fight these white people and changing their system, costing them $200 million, all this stuff in a lawsuit for all the inmates. When I got out of prison, man, that stuff, what was his question again?
He said, Fleece, when I saw you had braids, how old were you?
Oh, listen to this. Somebody told me to say, man, I see you was swollen there. As MSNBC took my head off my body, put it on another body, edited. Everybody thought that was me. Man, you was swole, man. I said, nigga, that ain't even my body. Fabricated. My agent that I got now, he put me on the internet to clear my name, man. That's what this is all about. Cause I know who I am, man, what I represent, right? And you got these white people, because I whooped their ass and are attacking me, trying to make me look bad, saying things about me that ain't true. Wish that I'd get killed out of her. It ain't gonna happen.
Got another from Hambone.
Hambone.
Is there an audio book available? Would you narrate it? Will you narrate your book?
Well, my agent, he has all the info on it. He'll tell you.
We're gonna try to let him do it first. If not, we'll probably hire somebody for the audio. All right, HKPOSD.
HKPOSD.
HIOPZ.
HIOPZ.
This is Joe Fleece. When I come to meet you, will I get a chance to see Big Daddy, that log you got? I would love that.
Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I show it to you? Remember, show. Not give, show. Yeah, I'll show it to you. It's big old log, man. It's unlawful to have something this big hanging between your legs that don't have no problem getting aroused, getting hard.
Got one from Levi.
Levi.
Fleece, why are you so angry? These people can't make you angry. So what is really going on with you, bro?
The same thing's going on with everybody in the world, man. We dealing with problems. Everybody's dealing with problems.
Got Greg B.
Greg B. Thank you.
How old were you when you got into the streets?
About 10. I was around 10. I was still in cars when I was 11.
All right, the Fast 300.
Fast 300.
That Fast 300. What's the most you ever put on the bar, Fleece?
On the weight bar? Oh shit. I didn't power lift. See, power lift slow my reflexes down. So I work out with up to 250. But I start my workout off with like 175 so I can do a bunch of reps. Cause I need that speed and I need that power in my speed, man, to protect and defend and fight. Power lifting will blow you up, but it'll slow your reflexes down. So I ain't want no power lift. I had enough to get by, man. I just wanted enough to survive.
Got Elon Musk 69 forever.
Elon Musk 69 forever.
Say you pronounce warrior better than anyone I know. Give us, I'm a warrior.
You already know I'm a warrior, nigga. Yeah, I pronounce it. And I am a warrior. I've been one ever since a baby, man. You read my book, you'll see at the age of 10, I fought off a dog, man, a wolf. A wolf. Yeah, had me pent up in the corner. I done did so much stuff in my life. Wait till my book come out. And here's the thing. It ain't no made up stuff because, my book is documented. Everything I talk about is on file. Records. Hospital records or whatever. It's on file. And it's going to be in the book.
We got Greg B.
Greg B.
Did Louisville look the same to you when you got out? If not, what was some of the changes you noticed?
Man, Louisville didn't look nothing the same. The projects I growed up, they tore it down. You know how white people is. They don't want black people. They build these projects and put us in there. But you know what? We all get to stick together, got each other's back. We don't let the police come in there and do nothing. We don't say nothing. And they didn't like it. They said, let's tear these projects down and scatter them. Because we got them all where they stick together. We don't want them to stick together. We want them where they going to hate each other, tell on each other, betray each other. And the only way we can do that is to tear down the projects.
You got another from HKOPSD.
HKOPSD.
HIOPZ.
HIOPZ.
So this is Joe. I'm okay with doing something nice for you on the cash side when I come. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's okay, Joe. I would appreciate you, and I'm going to do something for you, too. Show my appreciation, all right?
He sent something else. Fleece, I emailed you tonight. Is that private email or is it shared with the sponsors?
No, it's private, man. I don't do that, man. When I talk to people privately, it's between us. It don't go no farther, bro. I ain't no loose lips, sink ships type of person. I don't do that.
Said Mike from Red Bar.
Mike from Red
Said
Bar.
Red Bar is watching and wants to know your booty count.
Hey, you know what, Red Bar? I like to know something about you, your booty. All right? I ain't got a count. I didn't keep up with none of that stuff, man.
It's Kenneth Lamont X.
Kenneth Lamont X.
Fleece, did your log ever make a man bleed?
No, because you know why? There's a difference between having sex and knowing how to have sex. All right? You got some people, if they big, they try to throw it in there like that. See, I'm a lover, man. I get it in there. I always let the person that I'm going to have sex with guide me in on their own, slowly by slowly. And when I get it in there, I'm saying, can you take all of it? I'm talking to them. How much more do you want? All of it? And when they say, yeah, it's in. But I don't slam nothing in. I do some of the slow sex. Slow, good, unhurtful sex. That's what I'm into. I'm not into nothing that'll hurt nobody unless they want to be. Then I'll slam it. But let me tell y'all something. I love you fans, and I gotta go. And we'll be back with you. And who's this last one?
That's the last one. Elon Musk, 69 forever. I think HKOPSD, HIOPZ has a thing for Fleece. What do you think about that? He really wants to meet you.
Hey, I want to meet everybody that wants to meet me. I don't think nothing about it, except that I'm going to honor him. If he wants to meet me, if you want to meet me, I'll honor it. It ain't got nothing to do with he got something for me or this. Even if he did, when if he comes, he gonna get a warm welcome. He gonna get treated respectful, and he gonna leave out of here feeling good about it. So I'm out.